Yo, y'all know what this is. Crabs in the barrel. I mean, what else y'all want me to say about it?
That's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Timothy Apollo. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. Health, work, relationship, I've been a busy boy lately. But first of all, before I get this video popping, let me say thank you to Ice Cube, whether you watch this or not, brother. Hey, thank you. Okay, reason I say that is because first of all, he's an independent thinker. Second of all, I notice whenever he talks about black people or the black race, he says black people and not people of color, not minorities, nobody else. He speaks directly about his people, which is what any family member should do. Okay, work on your own first, especially if it's already damaged, versus playing Captain Saver and trying to save all the rest of the but hey, anyhow, that's first of all. Now, let me get this straight. So you guys want to get out there and bash this man because he takes pride or because he was bipartisan in talking to both parties? Are y'all serious? Listen here, people. Here's the deal. He went to both parties with this plan, okay, with the contract. The platinum plan isn't even his, okay, but he went with funds plus with a basic diagram of what we need to do to establish financial independence in black neighborhoods. He went to both parties. He went to the Democratic Party and he went to the Republican Party, bipartisan. And anytime you want to come to a rational decision, anytime you want to make basic plans for something, you look at all options. You just don't go at one side, because then what do you have to battle against? What do you have to compare it to? Nothing if you're always sticking to one side, people. But, we've been brainwashed to do that, so more power. So, anyhow, here's the thing. He went to Biden's crew, and Biden's crew was like, yo, look, that's all fine and dandy what you talking about, but we'll have to see after the election. Pretty much saying if we win, we'll think about it, Or better yet, as he's been doing, because, Biden has been going to all the rappers and all the street hustlers and everything, pretty much getting them to validate that nonsense he talking, okay? Because remember, Biden's been in office for 47 years, and what has he brought forth so far? Okay, but I'm not even here to jump on that. He went to Biden. That's what Biden told him. He went to Trump's crew. Trump's crew was like, okay, let us see what you got. We'll go from there. And they came up with the Platinum Plan for Black America. Not minority America, not people of color America, but Black America, okay? Because we are not only people of color, okay? We are black people. When you say people of color, that doesn't necessarily mean they talking about your black ass when they say people of color, okay? People of color are brown people, orange people, minorities, all right? Specify what you mean, who you mean, all right? So now all of a sudden, Cube's a sellout, okay? Now all of a sudden, it's where you ran over to the Trump side. First of all, you don't never know if he was already there. Second of all, that's that man's prerogative, whether he's done it or not, okay? And it's sad to see that as a people who's been enslaved and as a people who have claimed to want to think independently, as I said before, when we do think independently, we're crucified by our own people for it. This is hypocrisy 101, black people. Y'all have got to be kidding me. So you're black, like pretty much Biden was right, even though he was wrong for saying it, pretty much Biden was right. If you don't vote for him, you're not black, which again, I reiterate, it's sad that a white man feels that, he can say that stuff to you, but hey, he's a Democrat. So let him roll, comparing us to roaches and all this and that good stuff right there. I don't have a problem with it if y'all don't. I'm just one man who thinks independently, okay? Last but not least, I want to say this, people. If Trump's team, which they did, if they are willing to work something out with that, such as he's done with the Future Act that permanently funds black colleges, such as he's done with, the Future Act. Yeah, by the way, let's talk about that for a few seconds. The Future Act okay, before the Future Act, which was signed into commission by Donald J. Trump, which a lot of you don't notice, it permanently funds not minority colleges, not people of color colleges, but black colleges all over America. They're permanently funded now. So now they won't have to be running to the same white people that they pretty much talk trash about. And now they won't have to be running to the same white people that they complain about in government and all, begging for money to keep their doors open and their lights on. Yeah. Before Donald J. Trump signed this bill, not Barack Obama, before Donald J. Trump signed this bill, black colleges was going to wherever they could to get the money to keep the doors open, you know? Heck, I think a college in Atlanta, one of the female deans or whatever, she had them tricking, you know? So I guess we ain't got to trick no more to keep the doors open to historically black colleges. Well, I'll be goddamn. You can't beat that, people, okay? The First Initiative Act has gotten over 90% of blacks incarcerated for minor weed and possession charges. Nonviolent offenders has got them back out working, okay? And what's the word for it? Gives them a full pardon. That's something that Barack should have did them two things, you know? Seriously. Not Trump, Barack should have did that stuff. I guess he was too busy signing the bill for gay marriage. Hey. So now Ice Cube has drawn out a contract, a diagram for them to put money back into, for them to put money in the black community. And y'all called him a sellout because Joe Biden's team told him, hey, we'll see what we'll do after the election. So y'all calling him the sellout. Well, if Joe Biden's your president, who we want to be president, shouldn't we be looking at Biden because Q went over to who would ever help and work with him on that? Y'all confusing the hell out of me, people. Seriously, black people. Y'all confusing the hell out of me. Q went to whoever would work with him to put money in the black community. Biden damn said, no, we'll see afterwards. Trump's team said, yeah. So I'm going to let you guys listen to this right here from this interview on CNN with Ice Cube and Cuomo, aka Fredo. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys listen to this and you tell me what you think.
Cube on prime time. Thank you for taking the opportunity, brother. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Chris, your lead-ins are a little misleading.
How so?
Well, the Platinum Plan is not my plan. I came up with the contract with Black America. And I didn't run to go work with any campaign. Both campaigns contacted me. Both campaigns wanted to talk to me about the contract with Black America. One campaign said, we love what you have, but let's really dig into it after the election.
Your Democratic Party.
And one campaign said, we love what you have. Do you mind talking to us about it? And that's what I did. So I didn't run to nobody, and so that was real misleading to me.
Now, here's the thing about it. Let me blow y'all mind with this, okay? This should tell y'all about Alzheimer's Biden, okay? Both of them reached out to them. Both of them reached out to Cube. They reached out to Cube. But isn't it funny that Biden's party didn't talk to Cube no more after he came up with that, okay? See, it's okay to get them on there like they got old Ratchet Cardi B on there and blah, blah, and all this and that stuff right there and talking nonsense. You know, it's okay to do that. It's okay to pay Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And remember Dwayne The Rock Johnson, when Hulk Hogan was calling us niggas, okay? Yeah, I said it, the N-word, when Hulk Hogan was calling us ninjas. The Rock said, oh, he's not racist. I didn't see that as racist. But my bad, I forgot The Rock's black because he's got a black daddy, so whatever. But keep in mind, okay? So, again, like I say, the man went to who would ever work with him. Your boy Biden didn't want to work with him. But let's listen to some more of Ice Cube and Fredo.
I say you ran to anybody. I said that you had taken a pivot.
Well, you said I ran over to the Trump team instead of the Biden team. That's just not true. They
Well,
both
you are working
contacted
with the
me.
Trump team instead of the Biden team, and people are giving you heat for it. What do you say to them?
Well, I'm willing to work with both teams, but I'm just working with whoever is willing to work with me. So
Let's stop right there. That also offends me out of Cuomo. Okay, first of all, people, that offends me about all y'all. I'm gonna just be real about it. But people, should it matter who he went to get help to better our future, to better our communities, to better our children? Should it matter who wants to help? Seriously. So y'all mad with this man because he went to who he could get help from? Are y'all serious? I've learned one thing, and I've learned whether you're talking to, it's a mentality, okay? It's a mentality. It doesn't matter the age of the people, okay? It doesn't. It doesn't matter the financial standing of the people. As long as it's a dangerous and unhealthy and backwards mentality, and that's ass backwards, it's backwards, then it's destructive. People are bashing Cube, okay? Seriously. People are bashing Cube because he went with a plan to help us. Cube don't need not a penny. He got it. Trust me. From the days of fuck the police to back when, yay, and all that. Cube got it. Y'all ass is the one that need this money. Y'all ass is the one that needs somebody to step up with a plan. Only thing he's saying is that, hey, look at here. We want something for our vote, first of all. Second of all, here's what we want for our vote. Third of all, who's going to work for that vote? That's all he's saying. He's saying what you broke Negroes need to be saying. But y'all bashing the man. Now all of a sudden he's a sellout. I'm going to tell you who's the sellout. If that be the case, Biden's the sellout, because as soon as he went to Biden with the plan, guess what? Hey, you should have sat down and talked to him. Okay, you should have sat down and said, well, whether we win the election or not, this is what we can take to the White House next. This is what we can roll with next. Because remember, okay, Biden still has political pull, even though he may not really remember it because he forgets shit all the time. So, the only thing I'm saying is this. Y'all, that crab in the barrel mentality people, we got to do better. We can't call our people sellouts because they trying to help us and they just working with what they got. Again, be mad at Biden and his crew. And Camilla Chameleon, okay, who done locked up more Negroes for small possession charges and threw them in prison than anybody else. Seriously, oh my bad, other than Biden with the 94 3-strike bill. Be mad at Camilla Harris, okay? Be mad at the black or the Indian part of it. I don't care, whichever one. She throws that around like a box of fucking crayons, okay? Be mad at her for trying to hide documentations that will free innocent black men in court. Be mad at her, okay, when you have to subpoena her to get this information to free innocent black people out of jail. Be mad at her. Call her this stuff. Okay? Call the people that's locking your asses up traitors and sellouts. Don't call the ones traitors and sellouts who's just going with a plan to help you. Seriously, I don't understand that. And again, I'm told every now and then I'm not black enough. And, honestly, I'm going to tell y'all this again. I take that as a fucking compliment a lot of times, because if this mentality here, and I've said this before and I would stick by it, if this mentality right here, if this crab's in the bucket, we would be the first to down our own, even when we getting help. Okay, if this is what it takes to be black, which again, I take pride in saying this, and I hate that, if you're mad with it, fuck it. But my dad wasn't black, okay? So, it's whatever, seriously. So if that's what it takes to be black, okay? If that is the mentality that we have to look forward to in this community of kings and queens toward one of our own who is simply trying to help us, who simply has a narrow avenue to help us, who is only taking the only avenue he's given to help us, then, this black shit is really overrated and stupid in my book. Well, look here, this is your boy Timothy Apollo. like, subscribe, share. Leave your comments down at the bottom. Just try to make them factual. I know y'all gonna go in, you know, because every other week, every other couple of months when I do a video like this, I'm a coon and a sellout or whatever. I'm just damn fine with that, okay? I loved Uncle Tom, though, but remember, like I told you guys in my earlier video, if you're gonna call me Uncle Tom, just do your research first and before you open your mouth and show your lack of intelligence, people. I'm just reading some of these comments. Crabs in a barrel, and I meant that.